Okay.
Okay. So I guess we'll start from the beginning, yeah?
Sure.
All right. Where did you grow up?
Grew up in Everett, Massachusetts.
Nice.
Lived there till I want to say I was like 21, 22. Moved to Charlestown. Lived with a couple guys. Till probably I was like 30 when I met Auntie Rose. Ended up moving in with her in Reading. Lived there for a couple of years, and then we bought our first house in Billerica. And
Nice.
now we're in Tewksbury for 17 years.
Now you're in Tewksbury. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that answered all the questions I was going to ask. So you covered it all. So I think we're good. Great episode. Cool. Yeah. So you're in Everett. I didn't. So we're in Everett. Were you? Were you anywhere close to where these guys grew up on Bennett
No,
Street or no?
yeah, not far. They were off of Ferry Street. I was off of Main Street, but I mean, it's pretty much up a hill, and you were like up the top of the hill and down Central Ave, and you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one of my best friends used to live on what the hell was the name of that street? I don't know, but basically his street ran into Bennett Street, so I was over there all the time.
Hanging out.
Shocked I never saw Rose over there.
Yeah. Me too. That's interesting because
When did they move over near the stadium, though?
not till late. I mean, I think it was like way later. It was only Auntie Rose and Uncle, so probably like 92.
It wasn't when
I could be wrong.
she was in high school.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. You'll have to listen. You'll have to listen to Nani's episode.
All right.
Yeah, and she talks about it. I think it was before I was born, but not too long before I was born. I think she said.
Right.
So it could be wrong, but I think
Yeah,
it's
I
what she.
literally used to drive my bike over there all the time, and I probably drove by their house every single day going to his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That place over by the stadium is great. We'd go there all the time growing up, and
Right.
yeah, I never knew the one before that. So,
Right.
did you? Yeah. So.
No, I was never in it. No.
So you grew up in Everett, not too far down the street off Main,
Yep.
and it was you and your two siblings, right? It's just three total.
Yep.
And who was the oldest?
Maureen.
Maureen was the oldest. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
2 years.
2 years apart.
Yep.
Okay. Then you, then John.
Yep. And John's 9 years younger than me.
Wow, I didn't realize he was that much younger than you guys.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Maureen and I went to St. Anthony's for grade school, and then I think my parents figured out that didn't work out so good, so John went all public school.
Nice. What was it like growing up with three siblings and being the middle child?
It was good. I mean, well, me and Maureen, like in our younger years, like fought like cats and dogs. Like it was brutal. Probably till maybe after high school when we started getting along really good. And John was always too young where we didn't really fight,
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like he having like I don't know. I was 9 years old when he was born, so it was like, I don't know. I was cool by the time he was like, running around and stuff,
Yeah.
But
Did you feel like it was kind of challenging to be around with John as he was growing up because you're kind of going through some formative years and starting to move out of the house as he's kind of coming into adolescence, or do you guys think you like stayed pretty tight growing up, considering he's 9 years younger?
I think we still we were still pretty tight because, he was growing up, he was playing hockey, so I always helped him with that and went to his games and stuff like that.
Oh, that's good.
Like he was always into sports, basketball, hockey, baseball, so we're always doing stuff together.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember I was talking to my mom. Same thing with her and uncle. About 9, 10 years. Me and Sam about 9, 10 years. And so as you're like 16, 17, 18, moving out of the house, they're like just coming up. So it's
Yeah.
good
I
if
mean,
you live close.
there were definitely some years where I probably wasn't around as much as, just going through,
Yeah.
single, single life, living
Yeah.
out with your buddies. Um, like Rose will say it sometimes. She wish, she gets this, wishes she got to see her nieces and nephews sometimes a little more. And I'm like, well,
Right.
they're at that age.
Mm-hmm.
I was the same way.
Yeah. Fly the nest.
I mean, it wasn't probably till Rose came around that I started coming around my family a lot more.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to go lunch every Saturday with my Aunt Brenda and my mother at Floramos. So
Nice.
me and my buddies would go have lunch with them, have a nice lunch, couple beers, and then bring them home, and then we'd be off to the races.
Nice.
But that was a good Saturday tradition.
Yeah, that's a great Saturday tradition. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, everyone starts to fly the nest, get away, and then everyone might come back eventually.
yeah.
And
Well, I mean, I guess like when you decide you want to move out, it's because you're still living under your parents' roof, and you know they still want you checking in all the time, and I don't know.
yeah,
Sometimes it's just time to go, right?
yeah, you're like, all right, I gotta get the hell out of here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Um, do you think again talking with my dad, he said kind of what you just alluded to is like my mom has done like a really good job at bringing like the Gentiles together, but also kind of forcing his side of the family to be like, come hang out, like you got to come see us, or we're
Yeah.
gonna come see you. Do you
Hmm.
think Auntie Rose kind of plays that same role for you guys?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yep.
yeah,
We both feel that way though. Like we always say, life's so busy, but I always say if we can do something with our family, I'd rather do that first.
yeah,
Whatever side it is.
yeah. I thought that was one really cool thing that Auntie Rose mentioned during her podcast was that because I just talked about how you and I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here, but I talked about how you guys are so close. You four are really tight, and
Mm.
there seems to be a lot of love in your family, and you did a great job parenting these two. And she chalks it up to luck, which I think is
Luck.
yeah, she chalks it up to luck, which I think is kind of a humble cop out, but because I think it takes it takes a lot of work to get to raise children the right way.
I
But
mean, I
one of
think
the things she's
a lot to do with your own bringing up too, right?
correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. How you were raised, and one of the things she said was that you guys tend to whenever you go for like gifts or anything, it's always like, okay, what can we do as a family? What things can we do? Can we go on vacation together? It's always like based around that, not like, oh, let's buy something. Hey,
Yeah.
let's go us four do this thing, which is cool.
Yeah. She always wants us all together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is sweet. It looks like it's worked out
Yeah.
up to this point pretty well, so
Yep.
that's good. And well, now we had like a lot of Italian family traditions. I find out I'm almost more Jewish than Italian, right? But uh, was growing up, did you have like a lot of did your Irish heritage like shape a lot of how you guys operated? Did you guys do like the church on Sunday thing? How did that work out? Or is it not prevalent?
No, I mean, so I went to Catholic school, so you didn't have to do like CCD. We weren't really a big church going family. I mean, I remember my parents used to make Maureen and I go to mass on Sundays, and then that turned into just going to get the bulletin to prove you went there. But uh,
Yeah.
no, my mom's from a huge family. It was 6 girls and 6 boys.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with all like a minimum of like 3 kids. So I have a ton of cousins on that side. And then my dad has 6 sisters, same, like multiple kids in every family, but all from Charlestown. So, they would always have like a huge Bunker Hill Day parade in Charlestown. That was always a big family party at my Aunt Katie's. Um, we used to host Thanksgiving in Everett. I mean, we would have like 60, 70 people in there. my house. So
God.
yeah, so we tended to do a lot with my mother's family. I mean, we would go over my aunt's and see my grandmother and everyone, but we did a lot more with my mother's side of the family.
Yeah.
You know, somebody on her side always hosted something. You know,
Yeah.
not that really Irish though. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah,
Drink, I don't know, beer. Like, I don't know what Irish traditions are. There's probably something, but I don't
yeah.
know what they are.
I mean, yeah, nothing like I don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing stands out.
No. Did
Yeah.
you guys all have like the clatter rings growing up and stuff like
Oh,
that? Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I have it on. It's upstairs. Yeah, I got my Irish charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize how big your family was on your side with 12 kids on your mom's side. Your dad
Yeah.
did 7. I thought my dad's family was big.
Yeah.
Jeez
No,
Louise.
huge. Uh, 6 and 6 on my mother's side. Yeah, and they all lived in Charlestown, so it was 1 square mile. Couldn't really walk too far without running into somebody.
Yeah. That's funny. Do you still
Yeah.
keep in touch with them?
Um, some of them. You know,
Yeah.
a couple of my cousins. Probably not as much as I should.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot to keep up with 12,
Yeah.
18 aunts and
Yeah.
uncles. I mean, and
I
then
know.
probably
Well,
30 cousins.
my dad's side, there's only 2 left,
Okay.
and my mother's side, I don't know exactly how many are left, but I'm gonna say it's somewhere around 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
still a lot to manage.
Oh
Plus,
yeah.
our whole side of the family too.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
it gets overwhelming. Well, good. So you're
So like this year for Christmas is gonna be like I don't even know who's coming here, but it's just gonna be like the 4 of us, maybe Nani, and I'm still not sure who else is coming. So like I said, you go from having these huge um, holidays get-togethers, like
mm-hmm.
your house always Christmas Eve, right?
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden it's gonna be like 5 of us here.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
My bro-
what you saying?
what? My brother's at his house, and I think they're just having my dad. I don't even know who else, and then Maureen's at her house. So we're all like in 1 square mile, but like not going to be together really. But
Yeah.
we always see each other Christmas morning at my dad's. So
Yeah. That's good.
yeah,
Yeah. It ebbs and flows.
yeah,
We'll go somewhere else, and then there's a new traditional start, and then there'll be 40 people over there, and it
yeah.
was nice having it. We used to always love having Christmas Eve at the house, so that was great.
Great.
Yeah, everyone comes over. The neighbors come over. The people from the Moose, whoever you could find, just come
Oh
on
yeah.
over. And
Yeah. It wasn't great in the early years when I would go over there and would be there till like 1 in the morning, and then I had to come home and set all this stuff up.
yeah, yeah, that was probably tough, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of fun though. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the coming years and who takes up the mantle on that and
Mm-hmm.
how it changes. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
Right.
So you go to St. Anthony's as a young boy, you and Maureen, and then you're getting a little bit older here. Your folks are like, John's going public.
Yeah.
These two guys did, forget about it.
Yeah.
And
No
and
sense
then
paying.
yeah, and then but in high school you went to the same high school as Auntie Rose, right?
Yeah, Pope John.
Pope John, right? So that was private too.
Yep.
So Maureen go there too?
Yep.
Okay, but John didn't. He went public all the way through.
Yes. Yep.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
and how was life over at Pope John?
It was good. It was good. Played hockey all 4 years. Played soccer. Had a little stint in baseball. Till the coach told me if I planned on going to spring break, not to bother, so I quit. But yeah, no, I still. We just had our 35th high school reunion like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
We had like 75 people there. Great to see everyone. Still really like tight class. So
That's awesome.
we just had that at the scoreboard in Woburn, and we already have a date set for like January 11th. One of the kids we graduated with is in like a band, so he's playing at a place up in Danvers. So like, there's a whole bunch of people going again. So it's
Sweet.
like having another one.
Yeah, keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah.
You can stay close to people from fucking 30 years ago, whatever it was now,
Right.
high school, and can still stay pretty close like that.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Auntie Rose had a 6 a.m. flight the next morning, so we bailed out of there at like 11. But it went pretty late.
I imagine. Yeah, she had to go to Florida in the morning. I picked her up. Well, she drove to the house, and I drove her. I drove her in the
Yeah,
morning.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
real early flight.
yeah.
God. Yeah, I asked Jake going into his senior year of high school for hockey. I was like, how does it feel, that incredible weight on your shoulders, living in the shadow of your dad's 11-goal game, and can you ever get past that? I don't know if he's gonna ever be able to break it. That's an incredible accomplishment.
Oh, that's a ride.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I talked to him right before they started tryouts. I think I talked to him Saturday, and they started tryouts on Monday. So
Yep,
hopefully they're doing well. And he said they
yep.
should have here.
They had to go out and they all had to go out and buy suits because they wear suits to away games.
Wow,
Yeah, not just a shirt and tie. You gotta have the full suit.
perfect.
Yeah,
Good.
wearing my scally cap. Yeah, he looks good.
Looks like a young man.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. I asked him how the balance was going to be going into Boston every day, or I think it's not every day, right? It's like 3 days a week or something like that.
No, it's every other week, but it's 5 days a week when he does go.
That's what it was. Okay, yeah. So every
Yep,
day for every other week, and then he'd be back and forth, and
yep,
hopefully he's I'm like, you're gonna be a tired boy, man. You're gonna be after hockey practice ready for bed. So
yeah,
hopefully he's doing well. Feeling the
yeah.
grind.
They do 5:30 in the morning practice on Tuesdays, so he gets to go into work late that day. Um, I'm not sure what's going on Christmas week because his company's closed Monday and Tuesday, but he has a bunch of hockey during the week,
Yeah.
like during the day.
Hmm.
We'll see.
We'll see.
They seem to be working with him about it, so
Good.
you know,
Yeah. Well, nice.
yeah,
See how it
yeah,
works out. That'd be fun.
yeah,
Well, good. Yeah. So you're scoring 11 goals in a game, and you get your name on the banners. And how was your high school hockey team?
we were pretty good my junior and senior year. My junior year, we missed the state tournament by 1 point. Actually, we lost the last game of the year to a team we shouldn't have lost to. So that was kind of a letdown. And then my senior year, we had a game against St. Mary's of Lynn, where we got a big bench clearing brawl, and about 5 or 6 seniors got kicked off the team. So
Oh man.
there goes that season.
Yeah.
Uh, I ended up playing defense the rest of the year because we didn't have enough defensemen. So
Mm.
yeah, the whole scope of the season went down the drain.
Thank God. And
Yeah,
you weren't as big in high school as you are now. You said you hit your growth in like college, right?
yeah. I was
Like
like
20.
6'1" when I graduated high school, and then I grew 4 inches.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
I was really skinny too. Yeah, I don't remember what I weighed, but it wasn't a lot. You know, maybe $150. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
6'1",
100 pounds.
$150. Yeah.
Yeah, yep,
God bless you.
yeah.
Okay, so you graduate from Pope John, and then where do you go from there?
I went to Curry College for a year. I ended up leaving Curry, and I tried a little stint at Bunker Hill, and that wasn't really working out for me. So basically started working. Been working ever since.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
like
where'd you
18.
go after Bunker Hill?
I I went to work for my dad's trucking company out in they were in Alston. I was driving a courier van. I would go from like Alston to downtown, then into the airport, and then back to Alston. I do that like twice a day. But
Nice.
yeah, I did that for a few years. Then I ended up dispatching like all the trucks that we had there. And that was at Roma Transportation, and then I left there. I went to a company called C.H. Robinson. I was there for 10 years, 95 to 2005,
Oh
and
wow.
then yeah, and then yeah, still doing the same thing,
Hell yeah.
just a different company.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what company are you at now?
it's called RMLC Logistics.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um, what time is it? 26:12. I don't know what happened. I can't see your camera anymore. I don't know if it like something crazy happened or what, but um,
you can't see me.
no, I can hear you fine, but for whatever reason, I can't see you. I don't know what happened there,
Yeah,
but
like 99%. Like I could see me and I could see you, but it says in the little square it says 99%. Does that mean anything?
no, that's fine. So I guess we'll just keep going and hopefully it comes back. If yours says 99%, that means it's still connected, but for whatever reason, I don't know if the oh, there you are. Okay. That was weird. Okay, and then I'll put it back at 27 minutes. Okay, a little edit. Um, cool. So graduated, you're doing all these different things, and while you're doing these jobs, are you like where does I kind of know the rough story of where Auntie Rose comes in the picture, but about how old are you when you guys meet re meet out of high school?
I think it was like 10 years out of high school. So, um, yeah, so I had to be about 27, 28.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So what are you doing from 18 to 27, 28? What's life look like in the young 20s for young Bill Ryan?
Oh, geez. Um, I used to play men's league basketball. Used to try to do some traveling. My parents had a house in the Cape, so in the summer I spent weekends down there.
Nice.
Uh, yeah. A lot of hanging out with the roommates. We lived in Charlestown, so a bunch of us, would walk everywhere. It was great. It was
It's awesome.
great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Young man's life. We're living with the roomies,
Yeah.
getting after it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad life to live. A
No.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
So we ran each other at a baseball tavern at a Red Sox game. Auntie Rose and I.
Mhm.
They had the barn doors, like the old barn doors.
Mhm.
Like I just had walking by the woman's room, and the barn doors were probably like up to here on me, and they were like, "Oh, I think I just saw Billy Ryan." You know,
Yeah.
that's how it started.
Yeah.
Yep.
All uphill from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we
Okay. Um, so you guys are together for a couple of years. You say you move in Reading. Um, I used to love that apartment. That place was sweet. I mean, it probably wasn't
yeah.
like that sweet, but as a kid, I loved going over there. It was a lot of fun. And
Right. Right.
yeah, I had like the little living room off to the side. There's like two living rooms, the dining room. I think I remember one of the first times we hung out. I don't know why I just remember this memory. I think we went to like the either a duck tour or to the Museum of Science, and then we got like garlic pizza after. And I'd never had garlic pizza in my life.
Oh,
I
really?
think, and I think it was like something that you had, like, oh, the garlic pizza. We put ketchup on it. It was good. But I was like, it was a new experience for me. I was like, okay, sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
and
Yep.
yeah, and then you guys ended up tying the knot down Florida.
Yep.
Yeah. What led you guys
Oh,
to choose that location that you guys went with?
I don't know. I don't know. We had checked out a lot of different places, and I don't know. It just ended up making the most sense. we found a lady down there. She was really good. Helping us set everything up where we weren't there.
Yeah.
So all but the minister, everything was good.
Yeah.
What? How old were you then?
I must have been probably 9,
9.
7,
Yeah.
between 7 and 9 sounds about right. Yeah. So, you guys get married down in Florida. What happened with the minister? I don't remember that.
So he was saying vows, and he was calling us Michael and Michelle from Chicago.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think he,
Oh
I think
no.
he might, I think he might have been having a little of Grandma's cough syrup that day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man, that's
yeah.
tough.
So he was telling this big long story of how we met at the Cubby Beer Lounge, and yeah, he kept calling us Michael and Michelle, and I mean, we just went with it. Everyone was laughing, and so the next year, Rose and I went to out to Chicago and had a picture taken at the Cubby Beer Lounge, and then sent it out to everyone that was at the wedding for like a Christmas card.
Oh god. Nice joke. I like that.
Yeah, yeah,
That's tough. Yeah,
yep,
I remember going down there a little bit. Some memories. I think my aunt Marilyn was there, and I think we went like on a bike ride one day. It was like me, you, and like uncle or something. We went bike riding somewhere, and there was like a lot of
yep,
sand
yep.
fleas or something. But it was a lot of fun.
Oh, the red tide. Yeah, remember
Yeah.
uh, your dad got the he had to go like to the hospital and get like steroids.
Who did?
Your dad,
Oh, from all the sand fleas.
the whatchamacallit, it was red tides. Oh, they were called no see me's.
Oh God.
Yeah, I had pants on at the wedding. I was like the only one in pants, so I didn't ever got bit.
Lucky you. Yeah, everyone else is there in shorts get eaten
Yeah.
up.
Well, plus I wasn't out frolicking around in the sand either.
Yeah, that's true. that'll that'll do it to you. So you come into the fam. You guys tied the knot down Florida, and what was it like, kind of coming into marrying into the family?
um, well, I don't know. I'm a little shy, so you guys might not think so now, but I was a little shy the first few times, but you guys all made it easy on me.
Oh, good,
Yeah,
good.
most of you guys. I won't mention any names.
Yeah, probably my father.
Oh, he's like Bill or Billy. When I said I'm Billy. He goes, "Are you Bill or Billy?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
real pain in the butt he is. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And what was it like, kind of getting closer to Papa and meeting him? How did he take you in the first couple times?
Well, the first time he was flipping his knife in his hand, and he told me if I ever put pickles on his meatballs, somebody was going to find me in a trunk. That was a little scary,
Yeah.
but obviously we all got along great. All our trips and everything,
Mm-hmm.
guy trips, family trips. Oh yeah,
Awesome. Did you ask him before you asked Auntie Rose?
I did.
You did.
I think at Brothers Deli in Wakefield. I think.
That's a good
Yeah,
location. That's his
yeah.
spot.
And I think we told my parents we were at a brunch at a course in like Winchester. I think everyone was a little surprised that when we got engaged so quick. Oh, we were getting engaged or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's funny.
yeah.
Hey, when you know, you know.
Right,
Yep. That's
right.
good. Yeah. You married into the family. You guys are, you're meeting Papa. You're meeting everybody. You got all these new nieces and nephews now. Um, what was it? When did you guys kind of like decide you're gonna start the family, start having kids? Was it a couple of years in, or was it right away?
I mean, yeah, it was only a couple of years in because we got married in 2003, and Samantha was born in 2005, and Jake 2006.
Yeah.
So,
Boom, boom.
yeah, 11 months flat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And what is
That was
life?
because we were at our old house in Billerica.
Mm-hmm.
Samantha was just born, and I don't know if you remember, but they started doing all kinds of work on the bridge out front of our house. So the state ended up taking it eminent domain. And then we basically found this house, and I think we moved in on when, like, the same week that Jake was born.
Oh wow.
So went from
I
an infant
was.
to another one coming, moving houses. Yeah. I think I actually ended up in the hospital in between that too with pneumonia. So
Oh
yeah,
my god. Talk
busy
about
year.
a stressful 2 years. Holy cow.
Yeah.
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 It can never be easy.
No.
No. That's funny. Yeah, I remember going to that place in Billerica, you guys' house over there all the time. That was good.
When the
We're
when the
talking to
when the train went by and the house shook,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you guys had like the little bar downstairs in the basement, and we'd go over there for like Christmas Eve.
and we had the pool.
Go to the pool,
Yeah.
all nine. That cool porch. That was a good spot.
Yeah. Yeah. Robin and Michelle. I mean, Robin and Michelle. Robin and Pete built that, and then I don't even know how long we had that deck. That deck was huge, and then next thing you know, we were moving.
Yeah, you're out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, and then you're over to Tewksbury.
Yep.
Yeah, and how's dad life been? I know you've been doing it for close to 20 years now. How's life as a dad been?
Great. Yeah. Great.
Yeah,
Watching these guys grow up, sports, nonstop. You know,
yeah.
I don't like the driving thing right now, but other than that, everything else has been great.
Hey, okay, good.
Uh, Jake was just putting the act into the refrigerator, just so you know. But
What was he putting in there?
mouthwash.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it cold.
Yeah, you like it cold, you know?
Yeah, that minty freshness in your mouth. That's good.
Hey, between that and the Grey's Anatomy thing, I got some two, two smart kids.
Yeah, I need a little bit more supervision. Yeah. Uh, uh, no, that's good. Yeah, you guys, it was pretty cool that you were able to. Not that like you planned this necessarily. It kind of just happened that way. That you know, you guys have the young kids. We have some young kids all around the same age, and then Uncle's
Yeah.
got a baby Sam, and they're close enough in age where they have some cousins to hang out with and stuff, which is great. And then
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, talking with Samantha,
Jake
she
still
was
has
over.
baby Sam all the time.
What'd you say?
Jake, he still hangs out with baby Sam all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know he's not a baby anymore, but
he's baby Sam though.
yeah, still baby Sam.
Until a younger Sam comes along,
Yeah.
and then he can stop being baby Sam.
Right.
Then it'll be little Sam.
Yeah.
Then it'll be little Sam. Yeah. We'll have big Sam, little Sam, and baby Sam.
Yep.
And
But it was pretty
Samantha.
cool. We were talking about it last night. Like, I coached Samantha in basketball, Jake in hockey, Rose coached softball and soccer. Oh, yeah, in soccer. Yeah, pretty much coached Jake in hockey up until like 3 years ago. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Spend some time with them, and yeah, one of Samantha's things. We kind of talked about, hey, how does your mom influence you think, and your dad, and one of the things she said about you was that you kind of were that good, solid backstop to always make sure she was doing the right thing when it came to sports, and like, hey, did you schedule a pitching lesson? Did you schedule a hitting lesson? When are we doing this? And she'd be like, oh, I don't know. And you'd be like, we'll do it now. And then she'd be like, oh shit, So, she said, sometimes the car rides home weren't always the best, but that's classic dad. You gotta give him the hard real life news, and she's very appreciative for it, even though she probably didn't love it in the moment.
Her car rides were a lot better than Jake's. Oh yeah.
That's
Hey,
funny.
my car rides were a torture.
I bet.
I used to be like, Dad, I'm going home with Mom today. Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah, those were brutal.
yeah.
I could have scored a hat trick in a game. I still got screamed at.
Not ideal.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You took it and learned from it instead of passing it on, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Uh yeah, so where did you get the I remember growing up you would do the Pan Mash challenge sometimes. Where did that kind of come from? Was it something you always did growing up or is it newer?
I used to help uh, our friend Sean Keefe. He used to set up all the trucking. So he would, because he owned a trucking company, so he would bring all the trucks down to P Town, and when the people finished the race, they would put their bikes on the truck, and those trucks would bring all the bikes back to Boston or Sturbridge or wherever they started. So for a couple of years, I volunteered. We would go down with him, stay over, and on Sunday we would load the bikes on the trucks. So that's how I got involved. My buddy Jay rode it a couple times, and then I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. So did that. Did it for 10 years, and the boys are still my three of my cousins, my nephew Sean, and I think they got a few more on their team now, but they're still doing it.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I still help with the fundraising. You know,
Yeah.
much I can.
And that's was that 100 miles down there?
192.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep. Did you hear the rumor about this summer?
No. What's the rumor? Kids back?
Uh Different event.
Iron Man. Good man.
No. No, Auntie Rose and I think my brother and Michaela, right now, we're all gonna run the Falmouth Road Race.
Nice. And what's the Falmouth Road Race?
So it's a 7-mile road race that goes from Woods Hole over to Falmouth.
Nice.
I ran it a bunch of times when I was a kid, but like in my 20s or whatever. But I don't really run much anymore, so gonna have to get in some shape.
When does training camp start? When are we getting the hoodies on and going for a jog?
I think when it gets a little warmer, I don't
Yeah.
know. After the year, I might start working out a little more.
Yeah.
But any workouts a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tight.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Good for you guys.
I got to definitely start walking before running. So yeah.
Yeah. Hit a couple walks and then a walk becomes a jog and then a jog becomes
Shed a couple lbs before I start making potholes out there.
That's a really good distance. 7 miles. It's like
Yep.
totally doable.
Yep.
But not like crazy where you have to like, be out of commission for a week. Like if you
Right.
like a marathon or a half marathon or something, but
Yeah, and it's the third week in August, so I'm sure it's gonna be nice and hot.
super hot.
And it's all right along the water, and then you finish with a monster hill, like straight up, and
Hell yeah.
oh yeah.
That's gonna be sweet. Did she just say hi?
Nice shirt.
Hey, thanks, Auntie. You like it?
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you. I took the strings out. I didn't like the strings, but it looks nice.
Oh, you don't need strings.
Nah, who needs that? But yeah, what's it like trying to keep up with Auntie Rose's? She's obviously working out a ton and has a gym for Christ's sakes. Has been training groups of people for years. I mean, does it stress you out at all? Do you feel like you got to get in shape, or is it not a factor?
No, I don't stress about it. I obviously can't keep up with her, but no, I don't get stressed.
Okay, that's nothing to get stressed about.
No, I do know I got to get moving and get in a little better shape, but
Moving, shaking.
yeah.
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 Well, where you shine is on the dance floor. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily on it's not necessarily on the bench press and stuff like that. And you're kind of known as you said you're shy, and that's probably true. But like you said, to us it might not seem that way because we're close to you now.
Right.
You're kind of seen as like the opposite. You like to party, you like to be social, kind of make jokes, and be kind of like the life of the party. Have you always kind of been that way?
Um, I don't, I don't know. Yeah, maybe after high school. I wasn't so much like that in high school.
Yeah.
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 You have any favorite memories from any good times you've had in the family, any family parties or memorable stories?
I mean, geez, I kind of feel like every time we all get together, it's we always have a good time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously love the trips out to Saratoga, Lake George.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cruise. You know,
Mm-hmm. Hope we can hop on another one of those soon.
yeah. You hear the rumors going around.
Rumors going around for summer 2024. I don't know. We'll see.
Yep. Yep. We'll see.
We'll see. That's good. Cool. What's going on? What's going on now? You get Samantha at school playing softball. She's home. Jake, we already kind of talked about. And what are you kind of looking forward to in the next year? I mean, I know you get to race, maybe a cruise.
Um, well, yeah, Samantha's going away 3 times between February and March. I'm not sure what parts I'm going on. I'm definitely going to. So she's going to Florida for a weekend in February. Then she comes home, and then she goes to North Carolina for a weekend, and then she comes home for 2 days, and then she's in Florida for 10 days.
Oh, God.
Gonna try to get to some of that, and might parlay it into my buddy's house in Fort Lauderdale by the sea. I might try to parlay it into going to see him.
Should.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah,
Awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely some traveling coming up, and yeah,
Yeah. Got Jake graduating next year.
yep.
That'll be big.
Oh, and they're having the Belmont Stakes in Saratoga in June.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, so I already talked to your mom and dad. Might try to do that. Your mom already got rooms in Lake George because the rooms in Saratoga were like 2,500 to $3,000 a night.
Insane. Makes no sense.
Yeah, so, but I've always wanted to go to one of the big horse races.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would definitely be like a bucket list thing.
Yeah. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lot of stuff going on in the summer. We get Jake's graduation. We get potential trips, races, all kinds of crazy stuff. So
Yeah,
should be a good summer.
Yeah, Jake finds out probably around January if he can maybe get in the union. So.
Oh yeah, cool. I think that's all I got. Uncle Billy.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm good for the